Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48W2 Buff here with the INORL Duracell Cup Series, race number 14 here from Langhorne for the Dodge Dealers 500. Now this is a very tough and rough track to race at. This is pulling a lot of G-forces on these drivers. Like a normal racetrack, you got straightaways. Yep, that's a normal NASCAR track right there. Well, at Langhorne, what's a straightaway? Is pretty much the question at Langhorne. There is no straightaways at all on this track. It is one continuous circle. Drivers are probably going to be vomiting after the race, but we will not show you and hope not to see that. On the pole here today will be Sam Young with William Duncan in row number 2. William Duncan starting to turn his season around with Joseph Bryant and Henry Sanford, Leo Rogers and Caitlin Skipper, Dylan Young and David Rochester, the points leader, Trista Trivet and Jacob Sisko. Let's get ready for starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Now, we are not going to get you a starting lineup here today. We're kind of short on time, and I'm going to be very busy. I don't have time to make one. Sorry about that, but I'll go through it manually. But one thing I would like to say, pit road is very hard to get on and off. We see a lot of collisions, a lot of wrecks. And another thing, there's a lot of passing here, but there's only one spot that's very hard to pass, and that's the pole position, so Sam Young might be in the green right now. Take you through your starting lineup as best I can here. We got Jack Richards, Kyle Sinowski, Tony Blazer, John Wilson. Whoa, wait a minute. What's this one car doing of Austin Ogo? He's kind of getting a little bit, I don't know, but also, we're kind of short on time here. I have a lot to explain in a little time. We have two new drivers debuting. Anthony McCurry in the 43, and in the 13 is James Silverfox. And the whole starting lineup, what? Austin Ogo's coming down the pit road. That's going to give people some more position. Sorry, I can't go through the starting lineup. There's hell going through it. But Austin Ogo's coming to pit road. We're going to the green here at Langhorne. I have no idea what to just... never mind. Not expecting that, but oh well. As you see, Sam Young already out to the lead fast. Here comes William Duncan on the outside of the 21. Outside works pretty well here. Oh, Joseph Bryant already getting down and dirty with Duncan. He's going to push him out of the side a little bit there. He's already not happy with him. And Duncan going to get second here. Yes, he will. Duncan going to fill in second right behind Sam Young. Duncan's still looking for his first career win in the INORL Duracell Cup Series. He was in Season 1, took 2 barrel rolls that season, just downhill that season was. This season, not the greatest, but he's trying to turn it around. And he's right behind your leader. He dominated the truck race yesterday at Chicago. Didn't get the win. Now he wants a win in the Cup Series. He wants a win in something. Dominant nationwide. If in truck, sucking in Cup right now. But he has Henry Sanford right on his tail, and he wants to get away from him, so he don't worry about Sam Young right there. And Austin goes back on truck. We're getting reports he had a flat tire at the start. Man, that already sucks. I believe he probably won a lap down. No, he did not. He's still on the lead lap. He must have did that real fast. Probably was a left side there. Got a 3 wide almost back here between Aaron Williams, George Roque, and Olga Ogo. Now let's talk about your points leaders here, because I was going to explain something, but I didn't get a chance to. David Rochester has a 33-point lead over this man right here, the 9 of Jeffrey Buckeye, who's got a really bad qualifying position. And then Brian James is right behind them, 66 points back behind the leader, I believe. And he's, I think, mid-pack. Yeah, he's about mid-pack. He's going to have to work his way up. 4th is Jacob Lawler, but there's no possible way he can get the points lead this week. He's 200 points behind. He has a ways to go. Joseph Bryant, who started 3rd, already fell back to 5th here. I think this is actually 6th. Nope, it's still 5th. He's already fallen back fast. And these 3 are just getting ready to battle, but still not battling. Duncan right on Sam Young's tail. He may just lay off, but when these pit stops come, that's his time to shine, to maybe get off and get with the lead. Here comes Caitlin Skipper behind the 39. Henry Sanford right on the tail of William Duncan. William Duncan's probably maybe getting a little bit pissed, too. He's probably not too happy with that 39 right now. William Duncan's already pissed at Tyson Broad, and same with a lot of drivers pissed with Broad. If I would be careful if I was Broad, because next time Duncan's around you, you might find yourself in the wall. And Sam Young starting to check out from these three. Sam Young was good in both practices. Got the pole, of course. He's going to be a very hard car to beat here. Oh, we got a 3 wide right here. I think it's looking like that. James Silverfox was looking under the 12, but not going to get there. Here's Jeffrey Buckeye slowly working his way through the field. He just got in the top 30, though, so he has a ways to go. Sorry, just took a sip of my soda. I'm really thirsty. It's like 80 degrees out. Anyways, got a little sidetracked. Whoa, wait a minute. I saw a car high up in the groove. I think that was Jake Baskinger. Yeah, he's way up there. They're going to go 3 wide. Got to be careful when the tires start cutting out, because you might find yourself in the wall. And this is a guardrail. No safer barriers at all on this track. You hit the wall, and oh, God. May God be with you at that point. Brian James way high in the groove. He's going to lose a lot of positions in a minute. With Broad right there, he has to be careful. A lot of drivers not happy with him. Robbie Noonan high out of the group. A lot of cars starting to lose grip, and he just got to run right there and had to lay off because he got real close to that wall. Oh, we have a 3 wide for third. Henry Sanford all the way up there. Caitlin Skipper and Joseph Bryan just really beating and banging on a lot of drivers. And those two are going to drag race it out. Henry Sanford got to be careful through this corner. He might find himself in the wall, and yes, he did. He's going to get into the wall, and he's going to lose a lot of time right there, and maybe a couple positions with it. Just Sam Young, just no one can catch him. William Duncan trying everything he can. He's checked away from second place and everything. But he's about half a second behind. He has a ways to go if he wants to catch that 28 in passing. He just lost another part of a second right there. And of course, the 28 fastest car on the track with Austin Ogo, the second fastest. Austin Ogo not going to be able to make that much time though. Pit stops are the key for Austin Ogo if he wants to get back in this race. Good pit stop, maybe take some pit strategy. He may find himself at least in a maybe top 20, top 15 position by the end of this race. 3 wide here in the back with Jake Rogers, Zachary Buckeye, and we got a car on the wall. That's Olga Ogo. Both Ogos having trouble here today. There you see Anthony McCurry and James Silverfox right through the middle right there. They're going to try everything they can. You know, these rookies, you know, they're starting to learn these Cup cars. See how they do in the Duracell Cup Series. They're in the mid-30s here, breaking the 20s. And I think I just saw a 4 wide back. Oh, no. The 27 got ahead of those 3, but it looked like a 4 wide for a minute. Jeffrey Buckeye still stuck back here. That's not what he wants to do if he wants to catch Rochester, who's running up in the front in 5th. So that's not what he wants to have happen. And William Duncan is slowly losing little parts of a second a lap. Pit stops, I said, are key to get the lead here. So it's really spread out up front. Let's take an onboard here with Duncan. There you see Austin Ogo. We still have a pretty good ways till pit stop. Pit stops are around lap 33, around there. So we have a still good ways. So a lot of drivers are just trying to learn this track. This is a very unique track in many characteristics. So it's going to be tough on drivers and tough on their arms too. I mean, just no brakes at all. Only break you get is a 13-second pit stop, which 13 seconds ain't a lot. Pretty spread out throughout the top 10. Let's go back to your first battle. Battle for 16th. Oh! Something happened. Caution's out. Oh, Sean Henley, another bad week in a row. Same with Dylan Poteet, Jake Baskinger. I believe that was it. We will take you to see pit stops because, again, this is the big key of the race here. Big key to the race here. As you see, oh yeah, another trick to this. Double-sided pit road. So you're going to see a lot of collisions here. But Sam Young is your leader. We're going to see who's going to win the battle of pit road here. And man, that is a cool view. Let's see who can win it. William Duncan right behind Sam Young. We might see some pit road collisions here. So I got to be real careful. Yep, you can already hear that sound. Some cars already colliding. Oh, Sam Young gonna win the battle of pit road by a long shot. Who's gonna get second here? It's gonna be Gene Sanford with a fast pit stop. And oh, Brian James gonna get a fast pit stop also. And man, that really just differentiated the pit stop cycle right here. Man, they go real fast down pit road also. There's William Duncan about to lose a lot of positions. And some drivers have to be careful. They can get lapped right here. Because there's the pace car. You may find yourself getting lapped here. This is actually a pretty small track. You might not believe it. So a lot of drivers, I think, just want to lap down. Or they're stuck. Because it's looking like they're stuck. And it's... I hope that's not the case. Because then I got to restart the race. And I can't change the track too. But, yeah, I will try to figure this out and get you back to the green here, I guess. Now I'll take you to see what happened in that wreck. And we are back. Sean Henley is on the high side here. Remember, if you're on the high side coming through the start-finish line, he gets in the wall. And, man, when you get in a guardrail, you're kind of stuck there. It's kind of like they put glue on it now. Here's oncoming traffic. There you see Dylan Poteet high, Jake Baskinger in the wall, and then just nowhere for a lot of drivers to go. Sean Henley tail gonna come out, gonna clip Dylan Poteet. They're both gonna get in. Here's Baskinger slowing down just enough there. A lot of drivers have to be careful. Oh, Jake Rogers sliding by that. And Dylan Poteet just sliding along the guardrail, and oh man, that's really gonna hurt his chances of maybe getting a good finish. Same with Sean Henley. And Sean Henley is still stuck in the wall right there. They slid all the way around the racetrack right there on the wall. So that shows you how small this track really is. But we will take you back to the green here at Langhorne, as a lot of drivers just want to lap down. That's really gonna screw up the order of this race. And we are back, and after that round of pit stops, a lot of drivers are going to be on the bubble of able to make it. I don't think they will. But, yeah, 23 cars are left on the lead lap. I'm just going to go through quickly to show you the cars lap down. I'm not even going to bother to go through that right there. A lot of drivers just got screwed. And one notable, Jeffrey Buckeye and David Rochester. And I think the 51 is a lap down. No, he's not. And Sam Young's your leader. Pace car going to pull in. Gene Sanford second. Chuck Talker third. Andrew Sound fourth. And Brian James fifth. And we are green. And Brian James just made a huge bounce back right there, because he's up to fifth. Now Sam Young has lap cars near him, and so that's going to maybe give him a little bit of a cushion here. As you see Gene Sanford immediately falling behind. She definitely does not have the fastest car here today, but she's trying everything she can. Because she's stuck with these lap cars on her inside. There's Anthony McCurry up to 27th. He's trying to work his way through. But the 28's in trouble, getting passed by the 15 here, who might actually that might cause some traffic and might get Gene Sanford up to him, because Gene Sanford is not too far behind. She got past all those cars. But the 15 now about to get passed by the 29. It looks like the middle groove is kind of the fastest groove around here. I don't know if you noticed that, but just putting that out there. Sean Henley with that front nose damage he has. Same with Dylan Poteet. They're both staying up to speed. Sean Henley's actually still in the lead lap. He actually might have a good finish after that. So maybe not too bad of a loss. Here's William Duncan all the way back in 17th after being second. Just, you got to feel for him. Pit stops have just not been his thing this year. Dylan Poteet way behind the group. And how about this man right here, Austin Ogo? What a break for him. He's going to get up to 12th because of that. Wow. Dylan Poteet, after wrecking, he's up to 11th. And look who is catching Sam Young. Here comes the 10 of Jean Sanford. She is looking for her first Duracell Cup Series win. And she is coming too. She's just stuck with all these lap cars next to her. But Sam Young has that fresh air. But Jean Sanford trying everything she can. But that 15 is in her way. You may see some unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess you can say, to that 15 maybe. But look at the run. Sanford gonna have to use the brakes because that guardrail gets real close through the front turn, I guess you can call it. And she's really getting close to that wall, maybe a little bit too high out of the groove. You might get the run here. This is where you kind of get the run on that high line. Gonna move to the middle, maybe to the bottom. Charles Jackson gonna give her a little bit of a bump. But Sam Young just checking out. A lot of drivers went lap down after these pit stops. That's really just not what they needed to have. Like Jeffrey Buckeye and David Rochester. Buckeye 33rd. Rochester after running 5th. Gonna fall back to 35th. It's not the kind of run they wanted to have. Brian James, on the other hand, he's shouting hallelujah, as what you could bet, because he's 5th, right near 4th here. And Sam Young's getting close to getting a 1-second lead over Jean Sanford. Sam Young, just a dominant car. If I were him, I would maybe start saving some gas here for the end of it so he can make it on fuel, because lap 33 is the lap most drivers had to pit, but they had to pit on lap 21 or 20, I believe. I don't think... Yeah, I think they're going to be like 2 or so laps short. So if I were them, I would start saving fuel, and that looks like what Sam Young is doing, because that 15 really just got to him right there. That 15 is fast, but it's on the lap down, so maybe, I don't know, pit stops, I guess he could try. But that 15's right there, maybe trying to make a move, and if they start battling, that's going to allow the 10 and the 29 to catch up. And that's what the 10 wants. That's what Jean Sanford wants. She's cheering on the 15 right now, I guess. And these two, man, just checked away. Oh, 15 going to lose a little bit right there. To the back here. There you see Sean Henley is now starting to lose some pace there. But he should stay on the lead lap probably before end of this race and keep 23rd. Jacob Lawler not having that great of a day either. He's come back 21st. An average day, I guess you can say. Drew Austin, your New Hampshire winner, way out of the groove right there. Battling alongside Zachary Buckeye, who's up there in points. 19th. Old 3 wide right there in the front turn, I guess you can call it. Man, they just got to make better names. I have no idea what to call it. See if they have a battle up front here. Now it's kind of single file throughout the first 5. Tony Blazer and Charles Jackson battling for position, but they're a lap down. Jean Sanford trying to catch Sam Young, but it doesn't look like it's happening, because now John Wilson is starting to fall off pace from Sam Young. Oh, he had a pretty good run through the front turn right there, kept it together. Just that 10 wants Sam Young to have trouble with the 15, I bet. That's pretty much all she can hope for, because she just doesn't have a faster car than Sam Young. Sam Young has that fresh air and a faster car. He's been dialed in all weekend. And Sanford just lost a lot of time right there. Going on through the field here. Starting to single out a little bit. Drivers getting real close to that wall because their tires are starting to slowly fall off. Seth Colin 6. He's, I believe, 11th in points. He was up there in points at the start of the season, just kind of fallen off since then. He's trying to turn it around. That Rainbow Warriors car. That retro scheme, I guess you could say, the mix of the Rainbow Warriors and the fiery whatever the hell they're called. He's running here in 6th behind Brian James, who's having trouble with the 7 of Kyle Sinoski, hometown boy, I guess you could say. Who's a lap down, actually, not his day that he wanted to have at a home track. And Jean Sanford now starting to have trouble with the lap car of Tony Blazer, and Tony Blazer going to go right by her. She's just starting to really slow up now. She just lost the second to the leader there. But she just lost a lot of time that lap. Just Sam Young, can anybody beat him? He's been dominant all day. The 10 has the fastest lap. Sam Young has the 3rd fastest lap, but the 10 just fallen off. Last lap time was a 23.11 for the 28. And a 23.30289 for the 10. And a 23.362 for the 28, who's now having trouble with the 15. This is the 10's chance to get up to Sam Young here. But I don't think, yeah, the 15 already got by. Sam Young was smart and just let the 15 by, who's going to get a lap back if a caution were to come out now. Sean Henley caught up back to the backpack of the field. He's going to try to maybe get some positions here. Oh, they almost went 4 wide right there. It looked like look how high William Duncan and Dylan Poteet are through that corner. You can't get any closer to that wall. And look at the run. William Duncan's going to get through that part of the turn. Maybe if he could try to keep it full speed right here. Oh, he kept it up pretty good. And look at the run he just got. He's a man on a mission. He wants redemption after that last pit stop. And we're getting close down to the end here. Just real close to the end. Every driver doing what they can. I think here's pit stops. You got to be careful here. May find yourself in the wall or the pit wall. Got to be real careful. Oh, and there went Robbie Noonan. Is the pace car out? Robbie Noonan went around. Is the pace car out? This is going to change everything. Noonan went around. And I think Sam Young may have just officially lost the lead or something right there. I have no idea, or even more cars just went a lap down. But we will have to see how pit stops are going to play out here. Because I think that just changed everything right there. That just got way different than it possibly could, and here comes pit stops. And here comes the drivers in the pit road. Slowed up for some reason. Some difficulties getting on pit road. The drivers deciding to stay out. Gene Sanford has that pit stall. Gotta be real careful on pit road. This is where it counts. And these drivers has to get out ahead of everybody else. Also, Sam Young already out. Gene Sanford all the way back there also. The drag race for second, it's going to be Tolger by a splitter. Get you to the pace car here. And we will take you to see what happened, and then we'll take you to the finish of this exciting event. Like I said, a lot of people have trouble getting on the pit road here. Just so that you're already turning, and then you have to turn more. It's kind of hard. Robbie Noonan down into the 20 of Drew Austin. Oh, and here comes Jacob Lawler, nowhere to go. They're both going to take a hard hit into the wall. Lawler's going to straighten out here and just head right to pit road, I think, or he kept it going. Yeah, he's going to keep it straight, and Robbie Noonan goes around. Nothing much more to show you. And we'll take you back to the finish here at Langhorne. And we are back. There's a lot of lap traffic in front of your leader, who is right here, Sam Young. And then there's a lot more lap traffic to Gene Sanford. Sam Young has this one. He has the trophy. Might as well have it in the car right now, because unless something really goes wrong, he has this win. With Truck Talker third, Brian James rallying back to fourth. 2 good finishes in a row, it looks like. And let's find fifth here. Fifth is Kyle Stewart. And we are going back to the green here at Langhorne with only a few to go. Who's going to get the win? We all probably know that. Looks like Sam Young, unless he gets like just trained by all the lap cars. Jean Sanford should just try everything she can to catch this 28. She has a lot of lap traffic that could help her or kill her. Either one. And Robbie Noonan with that damage, surprisingly, he's keeping up the speed because he's starting to pass even more cars. But, oh, he's real slow to that corner. Here comes Jean Sanford by him. And Sam Young already got past this lap traffic. Jean Sanford going all the way to the bottom. She's trying everything she can to get that lead. But Truck Talker looking under her now. She's going to pull a block. Pretty much might as well be looking at the battle for second because Sam Young has this one. And Jean Sanford just trying everything she can to catch up to Sam Young. She's going real low. She's going to try everything she can with all the speed she has. She just has to hope that 78 tries to pass that 28, which could end up in her getting the lead somehow. As we are going to have 2 to go here at Langhorne. Sam Young about to get his first career win in the INORL Duracell Cup Series. Yeah, he has to have this one. Oh, Charles Sanford way up into the wall, looks like. And Jean Sanford just having trouble with this lap traffic right here. And the white flag is out for the 28 of Sam Young. He's coming around the final part of the turn. Sam Young will be your race 14 winner here at Langhorne Motor Speedway. Congratulations to Sam Young. Congratulations to Sam Young. Led every single lap of this race. I told you there'll be a lot of passes, but the one position you can't pass is the leader. A lot of drivers had trouble passing Sam Young. Truck Talker inching by Jean Sanford for second. Best finish of the season for him. And we will take you to your race results here from Langhorne. And we are back. Sam Young led every single lap of this race. He might be going on the Hall of Fame at the end of the season, along with a couple other nominees that I will not disclose. That is secret information. We have a convoy of trucks heading to Alaska. Saying no, we don't got any convoy of trucks. But Truck Talker gonna come out here in second. Jean Sanford gonna go away with third after she had just a tough break for a couple races. Gonna finally get it back to a good finish, coming out here in third. She's up there in points, that helped her. Same with Brian James, he's gonna come up fourth. Kyle Stewart fifth. Richard Johnson getting a good finish season 6. Andreas Allen 7th. Sean Galligan 8th. Dylan White 9th, and Jake Rogers 10th. And the rest of your finishing results here from Langhorne. Now let's take you to our season standings. And the next race is, oh boy, oh goody goody goody, Talladega. It's going to be one hell of a race. It's going to be one awesome race. Can't wait to get to Talladega. We haven't had a restrictor plate race in 13 races. It's time to get back to restrictor plate race. Then it's Watkins Glen. Then we go back to Daytona. It's going to be a couple restrictor plate races here. Coming up. Got to be real careful though. A lot of restrictor plate races coming up. So, got to be on your toes. And your points leader, look at that. Look who took the points leader once again. It's going to be Brian James with Rochester in second. Buckeye third. Gene Sanford going to take over fourth. Lawler going to fall back to fifth. Drew Austin sixth. He's been in sixth, it seems like the whole season almost. Zachary Buckeye seventh. Seth Cole going to move up to eighth. Dylan Young going to hold ninth. Charles Semper going to hold 10th. And the rest of your season standings here. Oh, and one thing I would like to say, it's regarding William Duncan. As you all know, he got that chase spot. Now, I was thinking, what happens if he makes the chase? I was thinking, to be fair, you may be like, oh, no, that's not fair. But if you think about it, it is. He won that fair and square. And if he makes the chase, that's kind of not fair because he really didn't even get to use that. So if Duncan gets into the chase, and he has that chase spot, he is allowed to give it to anybody he wants besides me, because I don't want it. I don't want to make my own chase. So, Duncan, you might want to keep a person in backup that you want to give that card to, just in case you get in a chase. And again, we will see you next week at Talladega. That ought to be a good race. NASCAR 48 WW2 signing off and saying goodbye.